interviewed by you again.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And we're just super excited and we're very happy. We just had our press presentation that early.
Yes, so speaking of the press presentation, what do you feel when you walk down the runway earlier?
You know, my mindset earlier was just let it go and let it flow. Kasi I've done all the preparations way before that, you know, months before even. So I was just like, just enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, be myself, be authentic on stage while I was walking down. And thank you, of course, for voting for me.
Yeah.
For winning.
So what do you feel when you won the gold medal as the darling of the press?
Yes, it was a moment. So
Yeah.
thank you so much again. I was very happy and I'm really glad that I am able to, impress the press, as what I mentioned earlier.
Yeah. So what do you think is the different now than before?
Well, it's very interesting because both pageants have their own strengths.
Yeah.
I feel like as someone who came first time with Miss Philippines Earth, I would have to say that Miss Philippines Earth really transcends because of its advocacy. And it's actually nice to know that Binibini is also becoming more sustainable now, I've heard. So I'm just really, grateful to have experienced both platforms in my lifetime.
Sa mga parang hindi nakakaalam, you've joined pala Miss Philippines Earth, I think 2 years or 3 years ago, right?
It was in
2 years.
2021.
2021.
So it was
2
2
years
years
ago.
ago. It was on a virtual set.
Correct. So, I mean, is there any difference when you joined before than now?
Yeah, so it was my first time to ever join in pageants way back in 2021. So it was like a zero pageant to Miss Philippines Earth. It was on a virtual setup, and right now we're currently experiencing the hybrid situation of a pageant, which is very, innovative and very ingenious these days. So for the entire month of March, we had our virtual activities. Then come April, now is the April month, right? So we're now commencing with our live activities just like earlier. So it's actually a nice experience that I was able to experience both virtual and the live setup, and in a very advocacy and very relevant pageant, which is Miss Philippines.
So, parang nakikita namin yung mga post mo about yung sa Miss Philippines Earth, and we've noted that yung mga suot mo is talagang recycled. So, what do you think is the message for this one?
Before I set up a team, I really told myself that if I join again Miss Philippines Earth, I have to, leave a statement and leave something for people to remember. And I want to be able to offer something new to the table. So I really told my team, let's go sustainable with every outfit. And more than sustainability, I want to be able to represent the municipality that I am carrying, as well as the entire province of Laguna, especially that I'm the sole representative of Laguna this year.
Yeah.
So it's all for sustainability, because also I practice the zero waste and a sustainable lifestyle. So I want to be able to incorporate all of those.
So, is there any pressure right now because somehow the fans, admin fans, or parang pageant fans, parang rallying you to win Miss Philippines Earth?
Oh yeah, well, I'm actually very grateful for all of the people who are, behind my back always telling me that they're supporting me. So there's definitely a pressure, especially that all of the girls are doing so well.
Yeah.
And everybody's so beautiful, everybody's well-spoken. So it's like a fair play. But, it's a good pressure that we are able to, improve more of ourselves on a day-to-day basis and be able to empower one another as we do that. So it's really empowering to be part of this pageant.
Pre-pageant activities. So, what do you think is the most fun as of now?
So with all of the virtual events that we have presented, I enjoyed much of the swimsuit competition, the swimsuit presentation, because I was able to bring forth the falls that we have, the landmarks that we have in Siniloan. And it's actually one of the greatest things about the virtual pageants, because we also are able to, tell more people about our municipalities and, let them know more about what we have to offer. That's what we have been presenting more than ourselves.
So yung Miss Earth natin is sa Vietnam gaganapin. If ever you win, are you ready to take the responsibilities?
I would have to say yes. I am still doing my best. I'm not perfect, but I feel like compared to my pageant stints before, I feel like now I am I can rear up to the responsibilities of the crown. And I hope to still do more to be able to, for people to also realize that I can represent the Philippines well in Vietnam.
So, can you tell us about your dress right now? Because I think this is super stunning.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm actually wearing a dress made out of burlap sack.
Burlap
And
sack, wow.
we have the flowers here to represent the vibrant energy of this press presentation as well as my municipality of Siniloan. First of all, I would love to say thank you to every one of you. No words can definitely, be able to rear up to my gratitude for all of you. But for now, thank you so much for everything and for supporting me ever since day one. And I hope that you continuously support me and also my eco-sisters, also the pageant and our cause. So I hope that you also support us on our coronation night from April 29th in Cebu City.